Hey, what's going on, man? It's Chucktown Mozzie, and I am the MCU watcher. Now, I hope everybody's doing okay. It's crazy times out here now, but welcome to the channel where we talk everything Marvel and everything MCU related. Alright, now today we're going to be talking about how we can bring Miles Morales into the MCU. Now, feel free to let me know any ideas you got for him to bring his way in. Now, we also going to go over any news surrounding the character, and I got two actors for you that could play him in the MCU. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, so we can get into it. Now, unless you've been stuck under a rock, I know you've seen the PS5 coming out, and Miles Morales is getting his own standalone Spider-Man game, and the hype around the character is at its high. Now, Miles Morales was introduced in 2011, and the character starred in the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse in 2018. The film got critical acclaim, winning the Best Animated Feature award for both the Golden Globes and the Oscars, and the sequel is even being made as we speak. And check this out, he already exists in the MCU. Now, in Spider-Man Homecoming, Donald Glover's character is Aaron Davis, and in the scene where Spider-Man interrogates him, he says he doesn't want these weapons on the street because his nephew lives around here, and this is a reference to Miles. Now, more on Donald Glover's character. Aaron Davis is the Prowler. Now, in the comics, he's a world-class criminal and the most dangerous thief in America. Now, if you've seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, you can see Prowler in action. Now, in the comics, Miles Morales is the son of Aaron Davis's brother, and the Prowler had helped Miles become Spider-Man, and he didn't even know it. And then later he uses him to take his competition out. And then he tried to control Miles, and it resulted in a blood feud. And then eventually they fought and Prowler dies. Now, this is a way to use Donald Glover again as well. Now, you see Marvel plants little seeds just in case. They didn't know if Sony was going to make a deal with him at the time. Now, this could be a way to bring him in the MCU. Now, they don't reference his age, and Miles is meant to be younger than Spider-Man. So if they stick to this, you can say Miles got caught up in the snap by Thanos, and let's say he's anywhere from 10 to 13, right? Now, Aaron Davis doesn't get caught in the snap and increases criminal activity in this time and becomes the Prowler. Now, with everyone being brought back in Hulk snap, the Prowler is now a known villain at this time, and the Prowler's action could set up Miles to being Spider-Man and then introduce him in the Spider-Man movie, and then the character will have his own origin story that you can make up in a TV show or a movie. Now, on the other hand, you can take your time with the introduction depending on how many Spider-Man movies we'll see in the upcoming phases. Now, I heard a rumor a couple days ago that Norman Osborn will be entering the MCU and be a key villain to both Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Miles Morales. Now, Norman Osborn has always played a role with Spider-Man, and his character has been played in previous Spider-Man, so I don't expect to see Green Goblin or something like that. Now, Kevin Feige will not follow what has been done until he feels like enough time has been passed since the last iteration. Now, they will have him dealing the cards behind the scenes. Now, the idea that came from the rumor, Norman Osborn will be the one to kill Peter Parker and establish him as a dangerous MCU villain, and then open the door for Miles Morales to permanently inherit the mantle of Spider-Man. Now, some fans wouldn't like to hear that. You would think that you would keep Spider-Man in the MCU for many years, seeing how young Tom Holland looks. Now, I feel like this version of Spider-Man will make a lot of money and propel Tom Holland to a level to where he's gonna ask for more money. And just like Robert Downey Jr., he was asking for too much money and they ended up parting ways. So how would you feel about the Miles Morales version taking over? And I'm pretty sure it'll be a far time from now. And I'm telling you right now, these two are not going to be the only Spider-Man or woman in the universe, okay? Expect to see Spider-Gwen and Spider-Woman later on down the line if the deal with Sony holds together. So we'll see what happens with Tom Holland in the future. Now, the first actor that I got that could play Miles Morales is Caleb McLaughlin. Now, he's been on the past 3 seasons of Stranger Things and one of the talented actors on the series. So if you could pull an actor like him in, there's going to be a day where he moves on from the show Stranger Things, and then Marvel and Caleb could capitalize on the next phase of his career. Alright, now the other actor I got for you is Quincy Faust. Now, Lil Homie appears on Legacy, and on his YouTube channel he had a Miles Morales short where he plays the character and it gets real in depth. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, if it seems if he gets it, he will be dedicated to the role, as dedication can be a good motivation for you to get the role if you try to do what Ryan Reynolds did with Deadpool. Now, movie studios are putting more diversity on the screen, and they can tell it's a good thing, and having a half black, half Latino popular character in the MCU will be very good going forward. But we'll see how this plays out. So y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, and make sure you subscribe and hit that noti bell to see whenever I drop content. Now, anyone made it to the end, thanks for watching, y'all, boy.